the Adriatic coast. And it was important because all these enemies had to be seen as soon as possible. Oh? They restructured it.
Concave and convex shape.
So the name of the church is?
San Matthew Church.
San Matthew, okay.
It's the most characteristic. You need to pay also to get inside.
Rather we start to break the floor, then the plumber will come to change the bath. That's when everything starts to come out. And then we were completely ignorant. I was studying in university, I was doing languages, he was studying cinema, we got nothing to do with archaeology, history. Yeah, he studied cinema. And now he's a famous director. It was here 8th, 7th century BC, Messapi. People coming, most of the people think coming from Greece, some people are coming from Illyria, which is the Albania of now. Messapit means messy, put between the two seas, because in the middle of the Adriatic. I forgot to tell you, on the glass is okay, 2-step, photos is okay, no problem, you can take photos. Basically this, from 1110 up to 1310, the main job was to protect the Christians, the pilgrims from all Europe going to Jerusalem, pilgrimage, so from England, Spain, Portugal. All this area was temple area because of the convent. There was a stone attached in there with the Latin writing which says Deus pro nobis quis contra nos. It means if God is with us, who can be against us? It's a phrase from St. Paul from the Bible. What happened? Around 1609 they decided to make this. Well, my father was the one who, me and my brother just worked. My father was the one who has to take all the, also the bureaucracy offices. One day he wanted to walk the entrance, also because the trouble he had with the police at the beginning. My father never had any trouble with the law, so to see the police in the house wasn't, then everything worked out fine. And this to empty this was like a few months. It was all filled with dirt. So from there was a convent of Dom. A few years ago he was on holiday because from Lecce. He came to visit. We were the first who ever opened part of the convent, so he was so glad he gave us as a present this statue from Assisi, But I don't know how old it is. And then there are other things, for example, pipes, around 16th, 17th century, these pipes. We found also things recent, from the last century. Now everything you see is old, but there are also some other things there. Also the Lari, the start is basically before, now if someone died, you got a picture before they didn't have. Androgynous was no man or woman. So he told me this is an example of androgynous divinity, which doesn't look like man or woman. But other things...
There's no metal things, it's all...
This was called the Sistine Chapel of the Neolithics because they found 3,000. You see all those paintings there, made them on the screen. They were dated around 6,000, 8,000 BC. It was Neolithics. That's why it was called the Sistine Chapel of the Neolithics. What was the problem? All those paintings were made with the guano. Guano is the poo from the bird. So it's organic material. They close it because the people...
but it's possible to enter and go into the other side where there are kind of hanging gardens, very interesting. And in the future will be possible also. This is the place where the Van Gogh exhibition is held.
Now I know how to get there.
We are in Galatina.
And it's not only something related with the olive tree, because it can attack any kind of tree.
Monsanto's are very bad.
All right, so here we are at one of the axes of the city of Galatina. This is the church of St. Peter and St. Paul, the two patron saints of Galatina. As you can see, can remind a bit the churches. Stay here, maybe it's better. The churches of Lecce because of the Baroque style, even though I would like you to go inside and to visit a bit.
This is the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul, and here is a sacred sacrament, and it has the Virgin.
It's not consecrated anymore, but in the past it was used as a place, the main place for the exorcism. I have here a video that was shot at the beginning of it's working. At the beginning of the 1900s, so it's black and white, but it's quite interesting because at that time there was still this ritual in this part of Galatina. It's quite intense. I will show you some part of it. In the tambourine, the accordion, and she's the woman that is supposedly possessed by the devil after being beaten by the spider. Okay, so the popular tradition, they thought that the only way for her to be cured was by means of this music. So she started to become, hysterical like that. At the beginning she's on the floor and then she started to dance, standing. Now, was that true? Was it not true? Of course, I think that it's not going to be right. And after that, the music starts again. So they understand that actually it was pointless, the music. So the devil is still inside her. And this ritual could last up to 2-3 days.
Oh, there.
Yes, without stopping. It was something incredible. See?
So she's upset.
Okay. Tree as the these are pieces of wood, put the one all together. So they're kind of puzzle, mosaics of wood. You know, it's not just one wood. We call it intarsio in Italian.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I love the furniture that is
Yeah,
made inlaid.
Inlaid. Yes, correct.
So this is inlaid?
This is inlaid.
Oh my
So,
gosh,
pieces of
detailed.
wood
Yes,
stuck one together.
yes, this is inlaid.
Because it's quite difficult part.
Of course.
And,
This is all inlaid.
it's also quite complicated to sell.
Oh my God. So everything that he does, like that one, is also inlaid.
Not this thing. This
No,
is
this
not.
one is painting.
This also make paintings.
But this
but
is
yeah.
inlaid.
Yes. Some of them are industrially colored.
Right.
Because they were ready with
E si va avanti.
Yes.
So
We never.
el nombre de
Ombre, tutto. Ombre.
yeah, pero el nombre de la wood, the name of the
Dal
wood,
disegno.
Come si
dipende-
chiama questo legno?
Questo mogano.
Mongalo?
Legno mogano.
Legno mongalo, legno
Sono
mongalo.
parecchie qualità di legno, tante
Different
qualità,
kind of-
tante
Yes,
qualità.
yes, yes.
Ecco, allora vedi la differenza dei colori
Right.
e l'essenza di tanti legni,
Right.
tanti legni.
Okay,
E si
della
ottiene
legna,
poi-
yeah, the difference of
E
the
si
color.
ottiene poi quello che serve.
So it started with this drawing here.
Right.
Sì, sì, sì.
Then he used this one to.
Questo è un altro lavoro che ho fatto, è una parte del centro storico qua di
Okay, this is
Galatina.
another palace of the old town of Galatina, and depending on all the
Disegno
pieces,
e poi si trasforma nel lavoro vero e proprio. Però prima disegno,
the drawing of course is the first part, and then he cut every single
poi si
pieces
unisce
for each element of the
Right,
drawing,
right.
and then he glue it directly
Place
on
it
the wall,
on.
e si va avanti.
one by one.
E si va avanti.
Quanto ci vuole per fare, per esempio, un quadro?
Dipende sempre dal disegno, quello là per esempio.
Yes, yes. Wow.
Ci guadagni, yes already salary, but
Poi nascono lavori e li faccio, li vedo come
Giusti
questi qua,
professional.
realizzativi, tutti i lavori che ho fatto io, insomma. Quindi se c'è, si lavora. Lavoro.
Beautiful. Beautiful lavoro.
Lavoro, amore. ho presentato la Garatina alla Mezzogiorno in famiglia.
Sì, sì, me l'hai detto.
Domenica è a finale proprio.
What an honor.
C'è il
Yes.
premio, mi pare che hanno detto una scuola un mezzo per la scuola bus, insomma. Questo è il premio finale, ma alla base serve la conoscenza, via. Garatina in qualche modo già da oltre un mese le televisioni sono a contatto.
Here it is called sedile, like the one that was on Lecce. Remember that big building just next to the amphitheater? This is. I just want to.
All this is biscotto.
Sicurezza, sono messi scaliamo
Lasciate.
Grazie, grazie.
Nice and warm, huh?
Sì, preparamene un altro.
This is Galantina. Galantina.
If you want, we can. When I was a kid, me and my parents, we went, used to go to the, we used to go to by the sea. We had this frisella with us, and we poured the frisella in the sea. And there was no need to put in salt also, because the sea, is salty. And at that time, now it's not so suggested, to do this. Because now it's more, it's easier to find the sea polluted. But that time, the sea was so clean when I was a child, in the beginning of the 90s or also in the 80s, that people really went to the beach.
Where we are going to go to a masseria.
It's full, plenty of masseria over here, yes.
Which is farm to table.
And who worship as a Christians, of course, but with a Greek Orthodox liturgy. We have the Greek Orthodox Church here for many years, and so basically for at least 300 years after the fall of the Roman Empire, people used to speak, apart from their own language, they used to speak also Greek. This is the reason why there's still a community of seven small towns kind of tourism here, agriturismo. So this is a private agriturismo, and the hypogeum enter in this private property. As you can see, all this stone, this is limestone. You can see that it's very, very porous. So it was very easy to use, to take advantage of this stone here to build something on the top, but also something inside. So we have a lot of caves also in this place. Or hypogeum built directly on the rock, like in the case of Matera. For training the pigeons, the carrion pigeons.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Careful because the surface is uneven. This was a dome originally.
Oh my gosh.
It was closed.
Wow.
And when they found it, it actually opened that, opened the top, and they used it all as a place for, as kind of nest.
So
let's say,
I was
for
going to say, did
for
the
pigeons.
doves, the pigeons live in the
Yes.
holes?
Correct.
Yes, okay. So this is as far as it goes.
Yes.
There's a
And
wall
when
in
the
there.
Turks came, all these apses here, they use it to store the canyons, the canyons bolt, rather than with the brooms.
Beautiful. I'm glad we came. I really am, you know. Especially going up. No, they were outside.
These are the walls of the city, and these are the walls of the ancient city. This is the castle.
This is the castle where the Ottomans came in to attack the people from Otranto.
It became Spanish. And it was the same coat arms with the Arabic. So if you can see the tower is circular. The circular tower belongs every time to the 1400s, to the Arabic time. Starting from the 1500s, they became trapezoidal. Why? Because at that time we have new weapons. We have the ball cannons. Okay? The ball cannons, where they hit a circular tower, they make a lot of damage, but not.
And on the other side of the wall is the Adriatic Sea. This is the Adriatic Sea, and we are in Otranto. This is beautiful, and they have a submarine there.
Really? What is it? One is Pietra Leccese. The Carparo is a different color.
Carparo stone.
And it's not considered so noble, so gentle like the
But it's still as porous as the other
yes,
one.
It's still limestone.
Yeah, yeah. This is almost like, it's like the tree of life with animals all the way around. Different animals. Like I had a peacock and everything. This is Sicily. These are all the bones of the people from here that were massacred by the Turks when they invaded here in 1418. These are all their bones. That's the bone.
Together there, and then we go back to the
So
castle.
this is Porta Terra.